Alright, I do believe this has at least worked, this metadata information, but yeah, guess what? I actually did decide to come back because since I'm not dying and I did get the other stuff that I needed to get done. I figured why not, we'll do this, we'll come back and I will actually get to play something else that I figured why not want to play on my own on stream. Even though as I say that I'm only fucking clicking through stuff. Alright, here we go. I see, here we go, what the freaking stuff keeps on appearing, alright. Now I need to make this happen, here we go, so... Time to move to here, not to the friggin' idling screen, which I just accidentally clicked on, but to this screen, there we go. And I guess I'm gonna point my fan away from myself for the time being, since I actually don't need it right now. It's actually not quite as bad in here as it usually is, which is fairly surprising, but anyway. I think it's time for me to technically return to, because I did play this at some point. I don't remember if it was on this account or if it was on Hitbox, but I did play this on stream at some point or another, but I figure since this is technically a series, well, I have to like capture this and then restart it, because it just starts off immediately. No, not the folder, the actual game, if you would. Why does it keep doing this? It's also kind of loud. I think that's just for the title screen at least. This is Momodora. As you may or may not have heard of, it is the first in, I'm pretty sure so far, a 4-part series, and kind of an interesting series of, or group of games, I guess, that this forms a part of. Probably turn down the volume on this a little bit technically, since not just on my end but on the stream as well, since that's probably way too loud. Oh dear. We're gonna be starting a new game. Actually, before we even start a new game, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the game and open it again, because it should start capturing everything. Yeah, there we go, so can't miss this very exciting little introductory cinematic thing that appears right at the start of the game. Dane, presents. You already heard this, so let's actually start another game for real this time. It's time for attack. Also, can I not set the thing to display the time here? Hold on. Yes, I can. There you go. Why does the 0 looks like an 8 in this font? That's weird. I kind of blinked and didn't quite catch the text on that screen, but I'm pretty sure it's our mom got sacrificed with some weird rituals, and we're basically heading into this great cave offensive to get some artifact to revive people. So we can check our inventory. We have a magic leaf. We can cut stuff with it, we can jump, and we can attack. I guess that's all we can do right now. We can also save by touching that thing. I will have a bit of a, what do you call it? A bit of a reference that I'll be consulting with in the background here, because there's an actual series of branching paths you can take in this, but I think you're starting to get the picture here. You move forward, you do stuff, you collect things. And as I said, though, there's actually a number of items you can collect in this, and there's branching paths, so yeah, those are bad. Can I even kill them, or is that not an option right now? Perhaps I'll be able to do so later, but no, never mind, it just takes a long time to kill them. Well, I don't even need to, and I can just run past them. Also, I'm guessing that these... I've technically already played through this, so I should know this, but it was so long ago. The behavior of each of the enemies. Oh, in a second. I guess I should actually keep this visible for now. First of all, or most of all, then I guess I could have to lower the volume a little bit more on the stream. Hold on. Let's have it at 10%. Or even less than that. Let's have it at 8%. Because as usual, I'm kind of paranoid that it'll end up overpowering my voice, but... I mean, I say that even though it's kind of spiking my voice, my microphone feed is kind of spiking on the stream. Which I wasn't really expecting it to, but hey, whatever. Guess it's better than having the opposite problem, clearly. Let's see. See, this looks suspicious right over here. We got a bird statue. Statue of a bird who traded out of his eyes for the ability to fly through time. So yeah, very Dark Souls style of storytelling, clearly. Very artistic. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't remember if you... How do you call it? Get like healed between... No, you don't get healed from one screen to another. I'm pretty sure you only get healed when you get to a checkpoint, save point. So I should probably try to not die. You know, jury's still out as to how well that's gonna work. It didn't work because my leaf range sucks. Alright, so if I load game, will it actually load me at the very start of the game like I was? Yes, it will. Okay, well, let's do it again. This time I will attempt to not die. A little more vehemently. Right, so this was a problem because I just got hit a bunch of times there. So I'm getting acclimated to this game that I technically already beat, but not for 10,000 years. So reacclimated, if you will. Okay. The only reason I'm back here because this part of the floor looked kind of suspicious, but I guess not. So I want to believe that there's like no items that I'm missing. Thus far. And if I do somehow get to the end of this and like it turns out, hey, you missed one item, I'm not gonna be... I'm not gonna make too big of a deal out of it. Well, certainly not enough to redo the whole thing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Even though I think you can technically backtrack as much as you want in this, I don't remember. So that's an option. So what are we doing here? There we go, we can just get rid of that thing, but then this dude throws the arcing block that just ends up in the worst possible position, but then he dies, right? Might be hearing to the very, very loud sound of my keyboard, because as far as I know that's the only way to actually control this. Okay, this might be a good time to actually check my reference here. If I'm apparently not complete garbage at this, this should theoretically take only like half an hour to get through. Even though I am taking my time. Especially since I'm checking this other thing. Well, I guess I'll go a little bit further forward on my own. First gun, the ESP gun, you can switch weapons with the Q button. It's apparently just a normal gun. Hold on. I did save here, right? Yeah, I did. And now we have range. What a concept. I wonder if we can also spam this. I'm guessing this is actually maybe not quite as strong as the leaf was, but pretty sure the difference is marginal, just based on the fact that these things are taking so long to die regardless. Oh good. How am I gonna get out of this now? not have thought this through completely. Have to like eat a hit here, just because I'm down here now. Yep. Not just a hit, I almost died. Gonna try to actually backtrack on purpose, so once again do not or manage to do that without losing all my life immediately. I also kind of wish that I could. Cool. I only lost one heart there, so clearly I got the right picture. So hold on, I'm gonna have to. There we go. Change a few things in the background. Don't mind me, fellas. Can't even really do anything about these guys throwing stuff, because you'll notice that their stuff goes through the walls, but mine doesn't. Guess I'm just gonna have to die with this. Be very judicious about it, like that. I see that fucking thing up there. Okay, so I guess I technically can't backtrack over here, so there's a limit to how we can do that. Hold on. This makes me compelled to check the other thing that I'm looking at. Okay, hold on. That tells me to go down here first. Oh, there's a save there, so actually don't regret at all the fact that I acknowledge the fact that this exists. So I guess we're going this way first, and the weird kind of honey pink background. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be looking at here, but I do see some item over there. I would not have acquired otherwise. What is this? Golden flower. A flower worn by the sun priestess Mamaquilla or Quia. Kia. However you pronounce it. Depends on who you ask, I guess. Right. Guess we're continuing on this way. Hold on, just gotta click on things again. I need to just save, so I'm going to assume everything is perfectly alright. An item there, and I do see a way to get it. There we go. And I do see that these are like the Terminos, these platforms here. Not sure there's any detail on sort of these. What's this though? Legendary rose that shines upon full moonlight, the moonflower. I guess that's the end of the road. I'm just gonna confirm this in my peripheral vision whilst I make my way out of here. Sure, it's just a matter of heading back on through, yep. And everything on this screen is probably gonna be alive again, but that's fine. Just spam projectiles, and that actually works, for the love of fuck, fairly well until stuff like that starts happening, but that's okay, because there's a save point right here. Now we can actually continue. Well, we can actually not get hit immediately. I'm gonna fucking see. It doesn't spawn you at the edge of the screen either. That doesn't help. It spawns you slightly away from it, so it's much more difficult to. Ah, shit. Much more difficult to do everything. Just put it that way for now. Nope. Not really a safe place to stand while you're doing this. You know, therein lies the issue. And the range is not vertical in this gun, so it doesn't really help for this. But I guess that's fine. I can always just continue going. I'm sure it'll be perfectly alright. Okay. Okay, I can't figure out these little flies. I pretty much just do barrier detection and home it on you wherever you're standing are gonna be the biggest pain for me to deal with as I go through this. But hey, at least I can actually kind of just sit back and cowardly spam stuff. Or not really cowardly, more like cowardly, I don't know if that's a verbal construction. But I should try to make the sound kind of stilted. Oh, what do you know, I got hit anyway. I'm to assume it's full. Well, there you go. I would have regretted if I hadn't gone in here immediately. Let's just keep going. Oh shit. Okay, those things blow up. That's good to know. No, neither those things blow up. Okay, there we go. That has helped a little more vertical range. Tiny bit more though, not really enough that it makes a huge difference. Does it also affect the enemies? That's what I want to know. If those bomb creatures will also blow up my foes. Okay, so this does have a little bit more vertical range sometimes. Okay, very tough fork in the road. Time to check my reference here. Which way do I want to go first? I want to go down first, apparently. I get all the items, don't you know? It's the only way to go through this. I just encounter a somehow stronger hybrid breed of that the obnoxious block throwers. Well, you know, there's a thing right here. It's the accursed bell. It calls a demon cat back in echo, or bake echo. Clearly he's a baker. Clearly that's how that's supposed to be read. I know how this works with great precision, don't you know? And now we just go back. I'm a master of languages, after all. Okay, you can just jump back up. Hey, it's another weapon. It's the bow I'm adding, presumably. I just noticed that the other weapons don't show up in your inventory. Hold on. But you should be able, or I should be able to switch to it with Q. I thought it was another weapon, at least. I guess maybe it wasn't. Oh wait, no. Selected with E. Okay. Press D to use it. Okay, so it's a whole other fail. Fuck. Okay, I guess those things can hit you even when you're not really doing anything. Hey, I can hit things like those things, I guess, are switches. And it goes through the walls, which means I now have an edge. And those enemies that have been able to do precisely that for quite a long while now. And with this I can actually take out those blue things that blow up from a distance. As opposed to just being forced to eat shit whenever they are in the room, because I can't really get the drop on them. Now I can just sit back and do this cheaply, which I am perfectly okay with. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to kill them in one hit. That distresses me. I do see all of you in here. I'm not thrilled about that. I'll tell you that much. Alright, that's one. Knocks this obstacle out of the way. So how many boomerang hits does it take to kill these things? The answer is too many. An easier way to get them out of the way. I guess you're supposed to, like you're meant to run under them, I guess, every time. What's this? Oh, you have to hit them with the boomerang or else it doesn't do anything. I see. And I guess the boomerang also doesn't actually break these blocks. Right, hold on. Which way do I go first here? As well. entertain myself breaking these blocks thoroughly by my own self while I figure it out. According to my reference here. You know what, let me skip ahead a little bit. It's actually a thing. Oh, it's ahead of me now. I skipped too far. Okay, here we go. Go right first. It does seem to have been beta there, but final. I also see that blue guy that's on the left corner there. I guess that's the reason why I wouldn't want it fall on the left side. Really, hold on. There we go. Okay, let's just keep going, I guess. I do see those, the blue exploders. I don't really know what to call them. I guess blue exploders will have to do for now. Also see these freaking fly creatures, and I'm very, very glad that I'm able to hit them through the wall, because it would be a massive pain to have to hit them or fight them normally if I just went around and faced them directly to where they can actually get to me. Oh boy, I was ready to stand here for a few seconds and just keep throwing the boomerang at that thing until it goes away there. I'm very much behind this strategy, 100%. I might as well go in here and break these blocks, because I'm able to. And why wouldn't I? Clearly it's part of the 100% run that I'm so vehemently doing. Well, I need to get to another checkpoint, so... time to check my thing again. The feeling that's gonna take twice as much as the thing that I'm looking at, but my own run through is, but that's okay. I'm committed to this. You know, it occurs to me that I should probably make note of the, what do you call it? I should just be using my gun here. There. Making note of the music tracks from this. They're actually not too unmemorable. That's clearly the best way to phrase what I mean. They're not too shabby, I mean. For some reason this one in particular sticks out of my memory as having been heard through my ear holes before. And once again we have another friggin' branching path here. I'm guessing that I'm supposed to go to the left first, just based on the fact that I saw a new weapon on the right side. But I'm going to confirm in just a minute if that's the case or not. By which I mean a moment, not a minute. Okay, now apparently I'm supposed to go to the right first. Motherfucker, right. That's fine, I have time. I have 4 or 5 whole hours to do this in. It's gonna be like the times I played Bloodborne and I'm just doing impromptu 11-hour streams without really meaning to. Isn't that something? Apparently the car's Gatling and automatic gun bullets are what shoots pretty fast, isn't that great? And they do have a deviation, which is actually quite good for my purposes. And I don't have to spam the button myself, it does it for me, so that's cool. I am perfectly okay with this. Now the question is, can I get further without dying here? Also, what the heck is this? That thing down there. It's actually kinda hard to tell, distinguish parts of the rock. Okay, so that saves. That's actually perfect. Okay, hold on. I got the gun. Now that I have got the gun, do I keep going to the right or do I go to the left now? That's what I want to know. Apparently I keep going to the right. Okay. By doing so, I get this hairpin. Type of hairpin worn by the holy maidens from the Eos tribe. Or Eos tribe. You decide how anything in this made-up world is supposed to be pronounced. Or the author decides to be more accurate, I guess, but the author isn't gonna tell me that. And before I somehow get like an inbox from the creator of this game telling me, hey, this is how you pronounce this. Okay, and now we go to the left. Just checking. And now we repeat this stunt, but hopefully with less... hopefully less collateral damage. Okay, now this fucking creature is in range. Don't really know what that did, but maybe not such a good thing, I don't know. Let's keep going this way, but we have clearly 50% of the items, even though it's more like it's closer to 40% if you count the freaking the empty spaces on the right side and not just on the left side. But you know, why wouldn't you? Oh shit. I'm not a fan of these enemies that have guided projectiles that go through the bolts. And that take quite a few hits to kill, so wouldn't they? Right. It'd be too simple if you could just take care of them, not, you know, you're gonna have that challenge aspect. And of course it's the last of these threats that I can rest. I would say reliably take care of it. As you can see, that's not even true. I can't reliably take care of this guy. The reason I didn't just fucking run there is because I have a personal stake in that at that point. Hold on. Oh great. I'm sure I'm all the way back here now. Yep. Don't have the Gatling gun yet. Gonna have to get that again. So these things are gonna be a priority for me to murder. Actually, hold on. You know what that means? I just realized if it sent you, it sent me all the way back there. That pretty much means that yeah, whatever. This crystal in the corner here. You don't see what doesn't actually save. It's not something of which I was made aware. So I actually feel compelled to do this, and then we can climb all the way back up to the other checkpoint so that we can checkpoint me after I already collected the shotgun, so I don't have to do this again. Well, the shotgun or whatever that thing, that hairpin that I just picked up was. I have to select the friggin' boomerang after I respawn, apparently. Okay, it takes 3 hits on the boomerang. I guess that's not too bad. Good. But I can't actually go back up there, can I? Oh well, whatever. I'm just gonna have to figure this out, I suppose. Good. Alright, come on. I would like to reiterate that at this point I think I have a personal stake. I want to murder all of those enemy types. I guess I'd shoot the green stuff. rather than run by them. Simply because I don't want to suffer their existence. Okay, so I thought they only took 3 boomerang hits, but evidently I was mistaken. Some kind of miracle. Something occurred during that test run. But okay, cool. Pretty sure that, yep, it's undoing the damage that I do to this guy every time. But it doesn't undo the damage that is done to me, because that would make that would be too easy, clearly. These slopes, they do not work in my favor, so okay, I'm pretty sure this is as far as I got before. And that guy that's shooting green stuff, he needs to die. I'm gonna make that happen, one way or another. I refuse to get past the screen without making that happen, as I've said. Okay, there. Jesus fucking Christ. And of course, the thing is right past that. But the idea what I set out to do, and that's clearly the most important thing. Right, time to quickly skim through this, just make sure I haven't missed anything. Wait. Have I missed something? Did I fuck up already? Did I really? Hold on, let me watch this at like double speed. Did I somehow miss something in this terrible place? The green shooting stuff. Has that somehow occurred? Apparently so. Okay, there's something. Hold on. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, guess I'm not 100%ing this after all. That's cool. There's apparently a wall that you can walk into and get something, and there's precisely 0 somethings that you can. That differentiates it from any other wall in that area, so. Never mind, I guess I'm not 100%ing this. Oh well. Oh, okay, this thing's still alive. Hold on. Since I'm already dying, might as well go back. You know what, fuck it. We're doing this. A lot of coho, blah blah blah. I'm reading the works. Better place, blah blah blah, not accept the ritual. An orphan girl. First thing I'll actually tell you. Whether you're playing as her or not. It's all very interpretive, like freaking those paintings that are like literally a strip of yellow tape on the far end of some canvas, and then you sell it for $10 million or something like that. Okay, I guess we're starting this over. And this time, after I get past that, I get back to where I was. Gonna very zealously watch every last iota of the reference that I have before I even bother taking one step forward from the checkpoint. I guess also check for stuff like the friggin' wall meets in Castlevania. That's how it's gonna have to be. These things, they just home in on you like those things from Reciteer. Kind of an odd thing that I would remember at this point, but I don't know any of those weird enemies from the dungeons in Russet here. There are just like masses of just blobs with tentacles. And they just home in on you immediately. Don't really follow any kind of more complicated movement pattern than that. Also, hello Sunshine. Yeah, you do hear a lot of clicking because apparently this game is only controllable with a keyboard and I have a mechanical keyboard. So I guess that's what you'll be hearing. Hold on. I guess that is loud. That's apparently not quite as loud as the... Alright. Not quite as loud as when I'm actually speaking on top of that, but still. For some reason the audio levels don't quite spike unless I'm actually talking. I don't know why I find that surprising, but I do. Because I think these sound of clacking keys is probably sharper than the sound of my voice. A little more acute. That makes sense. Okay, we go this way first. And then we get healed again because I'm not going to just walk away after that. Okay, let's as well just do this the safe way and just do everything from a distance. Pretty flower, and I guess if... Okay, no, I was gonna say I think that's everything, but now I need to go to the Tetris blocks to get the other thing, whatever it was. It was... Well, if I can make this jump again. There. Another flower. And that's only 3 of those items so far. Goodness, right. Alright, and now we go through the rest of this place, but we didn't get cheaply a freaking... cheaped out like that. Cheaply cheaped out. That's a phrase that makes sense. And it's not in the slightest redundant. Hey, that actually hit him. That was too high. Whatever, I'll just... I don't even care about killing all of these guys like I do the other guys. Just gonna go ahead and go past them, because like, for a lot of them, like that guy right there. It's not gonna happen if I actually kill him. Stay on this platform first, so I can shoot these things. And kill the dogs. Wherever they are. One-eyed dog creatures with rabbit ears, and they're red. Clearly I need the expanded universe, the player guide, to tell me what the names of all of these creatures are. Even though if I freaking made video games, I would probably not even bother naming a lot of this stuff. It's like, hey, let them come up with the thing. Because I notice that's what a lot of visual artists seem to do, like they don't care about anything other than the actual visual aspect of it. You know, it's like whatever. You do it how you do it, I guess, but... Then it becomes kind of weird when you look at it from the perspective of someone that doesn't work with a visual aspect at all. But I digress. This is a super sweet game. Well, I did play this game once in the past, but decided why not go through it again and attempt to actually get all the items this time, which is more of a pain than you would think because of how some of them are hidden, as I've just learned. So I had to restart the game because I missed something. It's pretty short, so it doesn't matter, but the reason I decided to play it again is because I didn't play the 3 sequels that came after this. And apparently, at least the 4th entry in the series is some kind of Metroidvania, so figured why not take a look at it, since I do have it, but I've never actually tried it yet. I get the feeling that the second game might actually be closer to this kind of style though. So these eye creatures die pretty much instantly if I hit them with a boomerang, but I think they're the only things that do well, and those little flies that track you, but they die instantly to everything. Oh shit, I was gonna be back to later nerds, but I remember these guys. Well, I didn't remember, I ran into these guys and was forced to acknowledge their existence. Just do this, it's probably faster than using the boomerang. Alright. You wanna take care of that guy? It's not that difficult. Could just run past these things, I'm pretty sure, but why risk screwing up my perfect run clearly, even though I'm pretty sure it isn't. Just the right distance to even hit that guy there. Alright. Let's see you up there. I'm gonna fucking stand on this platform and keep tossing this thing until you're dead. This is completely worth it. You cannot convince me otherwise. Alright. So I'll go in here again, even though there's not really any point in doing so. I'm gonna let you destroy yourself and do my dirty work for me, and there we go. I hope this is the end of that song. There we go. And now we're back in the terrible, terrible place, I think, where not only do they have the green projectile creatures, but also that terribly placed secrets. I don't know how you tell that it's there. I get the feeling I know why I recognize this specific song out of all the music in this game. I feel the first time I went through this, I spent quite a bit of time in here, much like I'm doing now. Oh yeah, hold on, I can actually reach this. There we go, get free health refill. Get the stuff that's over to the right here, which is like the hairpin, and I think that's it. Surely wonder how the sound for this is gonna end up. I'm constantly clacking away at the keys. Like, I'm pretty sure that everyone who's here can experience that right away, and is in fact doing so, but it didn't take damage there, so I guess I need to get a health refill right now. Please die. There we go. I'm still, even though this is technically a rerun of this area for me, I still do feel compelled to enact the destruction of each and every one of those green projectile shooting creatures. Simply because of what happened the first time I attempted to do this. Okay, so... here's another one. Oh, I thought it was gonna jump higher than that. And it doesn't matter, right. Just gonna stand there and take it, because otherwise I would have to freaking just reset the screen. That's a pretty terrible way to place that. Okay, so in here, yeah, in here. So do you see that upper right part of the screen? There's absolutely nothing to indicate this, but apparently, if you come in here, well, you know there's a secret there. Obviously. And it is for that reason that once I get to the checkpoint that's beyond this point, I'm gonna have to take license on something. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna have to kill this guy. Shit. Or not. Well, I mean... I see or not, but if I do have the opening to do so, I simply cannot resist. There we go. Okay, now that I'm actually past this point, I'm going to stop everything. There we got the shell fruit. There you go, 1000 of them fell from the sky. Unbelievably delicious despite the odd shape, which I guess is the shell. I'm going to sit here and do nothing. Basically. Well, I know what's up ahead, but I'm going to sit here and do nothing unless, or until I have confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt that the next area doesn't have any comparable stupidly hidden secrets, or if it does, I know exactly where they are, so excuse me for a few minutes while I ascertain this. As I look over my reference, which tells me that this is about a third in, I suppose. Jesus. So, yeah. It's been pretty stupidly hot out lately. I do not like the days in which I actually have to run errands. Okay, I do believe I've just confirmed that one such ridiculous secret does exist in the following area. And I have to keep that in mind. Just gotta make sure that that's the only one, or if there are any more, I know exactly where they are. Until the next checkpoint, at least. This is the only way of doing it. Okay, good. Alright, now, let's get back to it, I guess. Time to see if I can actually get through this my own self. Okay, those things die quick. Hit them with the boomerang, I guess. That's good. So I might have to go in the water here. Fortunately, I can't just stand here and that guy's not gonna... I'm gonna try to get in my way after, or not try to get in my way, but I guess stand against me, so... What are these things, so they throw you up. Old single action army, the greatest hanging ever made. Mileage may vary, but okay. So we have a new gun. Apparently we need to spam the button again to shoot quickly, but I guess we'll deal with that. So we got a super magnum gun this time. 10 of those things too. You actually leave them alive long enough to where they can get near you. They drop stuff on you. I guess guess we got different jump physics here because we're underwater. Still a little bit confused by how exactly these... Oh, what? Oh, one of the freaking block frog monsters is up there. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Oh, that thing is... Okay, cool. Don't stand in that exact position. You can't really gauge that well until you actually get hit by it because of the height difference. Right. I thought we were good, but apparently you can't get up through here even though we're really only one block wide. So now we're gonna have to do this, I guess. Maybe, possibly. This actually works. If not, then I'm not even sure. We can't get there through here. What do we do here? Excuse me just 1 second. Oh, okay. You say, oh, okay, but I don't understand it. Hold on, let me... Apparently if I do this, if I like run into the wall, it's not good enough. But it seems, according to... What? Excuse me? Oh, okay. I guess if you go back, you spawn right next to one of those things that drops on you, so you instantly take a hit, and there's nothing you can do to avoid that. Interesting. To go about things. So this I'm gonna have to do again, except with less health. Okay, cool. So even if you hug the wall there, you still get hit. Okay, that thing's out of the way. This guy should be there. Okay. Apparently what you do here is that. Apparently just freaking hugging the wall by yourself is not good enough. You need to have that thing there to blow you to the edge of the wall. Okay, this is the place I should be on the lookout for. Apparently you can fall right here, obviously, and get a hidden item, which is the Purplish Crown. Once blessed with the power of life, previously atop a purple tower, so we're told. Okay, see, this looks suspicious, yeah, I was gonna say. This looks way too convenient for this stage, but I do spy something terrible up there, just waiting to... Something terrible. And I suspect that I will spy similarly terrible things up ahead, but well, I guess I can just hit this thing with the boomerang while I'm waiting for it to go the other direction. There. There. Is this over yet? No, it isn't. Oh. I'm very, very wary of getting sent back to previous screens at this point, just because of what I saw a few screens ago. Where I pretty much immediately get sent back to a place where I get hit instantly upon entering the screen. Without a chance to really react. Okay, now is it over? Okay, good. Made it to the next checkpoint. Time to sit here and do nothing for a little longer while I confirm the state of the next area. So we're apparently halfway done, and if we look at the... about halfway done, I guess. If we look at the percentage of items that we've collected, that does seem to... That is what that seems to suggest. Alright, we're gonna get some cool new stuff in the next area, so it seems. If only you could actually take this stuff with you to the prior areas and redo them with... Oh no, I see something that I don't particularly like. It's apparently coming up. But hopefully it won't be so much of a pain to deal with this time. But I will wait for that to be determined by my own personal experience. Oh boy. Wait, what? Hold on. What have I just witnessed here? Okay, I think I've just found something rather egregious. Yes, I found a stupid secret that I'm gonna have to look out for in the next area. I guess I better see if there's anything else. Well, 2. 3. Well, not really 3. That one's not quite as egregious. And apparently, okay. So I see 2 things, 3 things. Let's see. Let's just try to get through this. Okay, so hit these, you touch these blocks, not even like stand on them, but yeah, it's what I thought you had to do. Touch these 4 blocks with the Christ. Forget it, just go. Yeah, not get hit. Okay, I was gonna say, how is that not getting hit by my boomerang button? It was. See if I can survive this. I sure do love being able to stand right here without having to worry about that. Okay, now you touch these blocks. There you go. Shield can be activated with E and pressing D. Holds 4 orbs and has a slow recharge time, so it seems. So it's apparently to the first choice that you get. Oh shit. And okay. Tell me that little bar that you have to recharge for the shield was also present. Present for the boomerang, but yeah, those freaking green projectile squid things are back. That's something I'm crazy about, as you might have guessed. Okay, how are you not dead? Well, at least they die a lot faster to this gun. Let's see if we can't. I'd like to say so far so good, but oh Christ. There we go. Yeah, at least I guess those things aren't gonna be an issue anymore. But it remains to be seen if I can even survive this. That's a terrible. Well, I see that's a terrible placement, but then I realize that's completely on purpose. Okay, I'm just gonna try to summon the shield again, but now I guess I need to get rid of the shield completely to summon it again. That's kind of inconvenient. Okay, it didn't even protect me there. And I died. Alright, let's try that again. It did take a little damage beforehand though. Okay, like right there. Like if I take 2 damage on the first screw, well, 1 damage, but still. If I take any damage period on the first screen. And that's something I'd rather not do something, yeah, well, you know, I took damage right at the last second. Right. How are you not dead? There. Christ. I also do like how you can do the screen transition even when you're not at the edge of the screen. How this works, that's... Oh, I am determined to get past this without any damage. Just because it's kind of ridiculous that you have to eat something immediately, fucking instantly. No, fuck this. Instantly upon freaking coming out here. It's not something that I believe should be the case ever. But you know, that thing didn't die again. Still rather frustrated with how ridiculously high health these things are. The things that drop down from the ceiling. Okay, good. Let's see. I can avoid absolutely everything with this foot. No, I cannot. You know what, whatever. At least made it past the first one this time, which is the first friggin' time I managed to do that. Which, as you might imagine, I do find preposterous. Alright. There. Okay. Try to lure you all first. Okay, and now I will do this because I refuse to take cheap. You know what, I'll do this instead. This will be faster technically. Refuse to take cheap damage. Apparently I'm gonna need that damage. Or I'm gonna need that health very much. Oh yeah, I have the shield. I should probably activate that. Maybe now it actually saved me again. For once. I'm taking some cheap damage. It didn't save me there though, or there. Jesus Christ. Well. There. I did end up taking 2 hits in that screen that I shouldn't have. Oh, good. There. Alright, please come up here in an orderly fashion and sticking to... Okay, this is where I died before. And as usual. Oh Christ. Alright, at least I can resummon this now, because I did lose all the shields. I apparently cannot... Okay, I lost all the shields again, that's good. Actually better than losing all but one of the shields. That's how this works. Okay, we're doing better this time. Is there anything stupid here? No, there isn't. I guess I only confirm that by virtue of witnessing that through other channels, but still, right. So you see this part here that has no bottom, well, apparently, even though there's spikes there, you're supposed to be able to figure out that this is, this down here exists. Yoki says you haven't seen a witch with a large green hat or a tiny robo bunny, have you? You haven't seen an anime reference probably that I don't get at all because I don't know anime, have you? See them, tell them you never saw me. Well, that could be an attempt at courageous storytelling, who even knows. Well, at least I get a heal, and I also get the squid hat Ika. Absolutely cute white hat from the depths of a pixelated ocean. This isn't really an ocean though. Could be yet another... see, I can't even tell at this point because of how this... Christ, hold on. Fall down here again because I just realized what I have to do here. I'm gonna have to switch to this. Okay, I think I can do this actually there. I did do it. And I found another stupidly hidden secret, which was the time egg. Delicious egg if fried, but some prefer to use it as a time machine, apparently. Are you familiar with the Konami code? Yes, I am. And because of that, I got Pause Fairy. Only appears in the pause screen. She is known for her useless advices. But more importantly, I'm pretty sure we're coming up on another checkpoint, so... Time to try to determine what sort of terrible hidden secrets are going to be in the next part. So I take a quick break and take a sip. I wonder if there's a reason why they spelled that spelled Konami with a C there. And if they're actually concerned that having the actual name of Konami unaltered is going to be a problem, or what? Oh boy. Wait, just a second. Wait just a second. The fuck? Okay. What? Hold on, I have to go back. Because I see something that concerns me deeply. Unfortunately, the place is right here. Okay, apparently. What, do I just stand here and do nothing, or... I have to press another button? Stand here for like 10 seconds or something. Not entirely sure. Do I hold down a button for 10 seconds? Okay, let's see. There is a hint for these items in the games folder. Okay. Obviously. Okay, apparently what you do is press F12 3 or 4 times. Okay. Well then, apparently there's a hint for that in the games folder. So it says, even though... Well, there's a readme, but... just has the friggin' intro text. What does this thing say? Momodora, data, doll... What? Apparently in the data folder... there's a... In the data folder there's another subfolder called doll, and in that subfolder there's a text file that says press F12 3 times. That's the name of it. Okay. Obviously you're gonna find that. Oh well. Only 3 items left to find, I guess. Oh, there's that at least. So, time to actually go forward for real this time. And time for me to refer to the thing again. Hold on. Right up there. There it is. Only 2 things. Time to see if there's anything else that I need to look out for in a very unintuitive kind of way before the, what do you call it, before the next checkpoint. See something kind of cheesy that I'm definitely gonna have to replicate. What? I think I do see another thing. Christ. That means there's only one thing left. Okay, so there's two things I need to find before the next checkpoint, which is apparently the final checkpoint. Now let's just keep going and see what we got. What we end up discovering. Oh, cool. There's okay, that just happened. Oh, that's what shoots those things. Freaking some monolith that shoots them. Apparently, Chaser Bazooka, homing missile weapon. Weak, but they might prove to be useful, and apparently we have to spam it as well. Okay, so I guess these slabs of rock shoot you endlessly with those things while you're in front of them. But yeah, these missiles, they're apparently homing missiles, but which is kind of cheesy, but I don't really care. That's what I'm all about, but I don't want to fight this guy with the missiles. I want to fight that thing. There you go. It apparently takes even longer than ever to kill with these missiles. I don't even care. Like, apparently even these things die in more than one hit with those missiles. It's not a very great sign. Going left here first? Yes, we are. Oh, fuck. Oh, Christ. And we die, even though I'm pretty sure that I didn't see that last fly creature approaching. Alright. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna select all the correct weapons again. First of all. Doesn't start you off with them selected if you do, if you do reload after getting a game over, which will happen. Good. 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 I still took damage from that. Alright, time to see if I can actually survive this time. I really don't know if I can expect that. It's okay, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, good. Well, that's also gonna be a factor. Okay, let's try something different this time. This time, I'm not only going to... Good, right. Gotta do this, obviously. Go past those things, don't even bother. Took 2 damage already. Well, let's see. Pretty sure I'm gonna be chased by a bunch of freaking bats here. Flies, whatever they are. Select for this time, and okay, they're all dead now. I'm afraid they're gonna come back. They are gonna come back if I... Hold on. If I turn to that screen, alright, so here's the freaking X Factor here. I'm gonna try to have the shield out this time and see if that helps. That didn't help. Okay, so those things do have range, the freaking monolith heads, that, yeah, that doesn't help. I died already. Okay, see, I don't really know how you're supposed to even make that jump if you're being bombarded constantly. I guess there's one thing I can kind of see that's a very big kind of to try and mitigate that, but I guess I'll have to see when I... Oh good, I took damage from that even though I specifically went to try to prevent that. Alright. Oh, the spikes kill you instantly. Now I know. I don't think I actually fell in them. No, I... Fuck, hold on. I panicked there, but I don't want to start a new game. Do this, do that. Oh, never mind. Guess I'm not making that jump then. Freaking blocks don't disappear quickly enough for me to be able to avoid. I guess I should just die now. I took way too much damage. That thing didn't die, and I took 2 damage. I took 3 damage, goodbye. I somehow took 1 damage from that, okay. Guess I'll just accept that. I took 3 damage, but I really don't see how I could have avoided that this time. I'm dead. Okay, hold on. I might have to take a different approach here. What if I try this one? It probably isn't going to make a big difference. It's probably going to be even worse. I'll say it would be nice to not have to do the freaking button spam as much. Okay. Okay, I somehow run into that guy. It's just a freaking place where you die instantly. There's no way to get past this place without... taking freaking 3 hearts of damage. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, even if we do get to the point, get to this point, how the fuck would we get rid of that slab on the left without dying? Or do we get rid of these things on the right without dying? Can't rely on this thing, that much is clear. Oh, maybe we can. Hold on, let me just spam this for a while and see what happens. I don't know why they're sometimes going on the left and sometimes going on the right. And this will work eventually, clearly. See, here's the problem with this. Even if this does manage to clear out those things on the right, it doesn't mean that... hold on. They don't have enough range to reach that fucking slab. And that slab does have enough range to reach me though, and his shit goes through the walls, so you start to see the problem here. Okay, there. I guess this is how we're gonna have to do things now. We're gonna have to fucking sit back and cheese this. It's about the only way we're gonna survive, I guess. Okay, good. Okay, good. Maybe now I can actually focus on this jump. It's about the only way I'm gonna be able to do this, it seems. Okay. I sure hope there aren't any more of them. Well, I'm gonna fucking spam this just to make sure I'm not ambushed by these freaking ceiling creatures in the most ridiculous way. Okay, and I think I do see a health refill there, which I definitely need after that nonsense. Alright, we somehow did it, and we got the white mask. Somehow we feel a strange aura from it. I get the feeling that might be a reference to the Phantom masks from Mario 2, but I don't even know. Right, that was ridiculous. Let's never do that again. And before I die, I'm gonna have to do it again. Right, please get out of the way. Let's see what we got here. I do see we have a number of things I don't like to look of. Okay, good, that thing died. And this thing can't really aim, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sit here and fucking destroy this thing before I even go anywhere near it. That seems far more preferable than dealing with it. Alright, there we go. Can I jump through this thing? No, I cannot. I'd like to take precisely 0 damage after that nonsense I had to deal with before, so... There. Oh no. How do these things sometimes, the blue... Oh, fuck. The blue things that send the projectiles that track you. Very sometimes, and only sometimes... Okay, hold on, there's a couple of things... Here. Okay, no, I'm pretty sure I do know. Things, never mind. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any items at this rate. At this point, that would be a terrible tragedy. I'm pretty sure I know where the apparently only other item that we're missing in this area is located. Okay, oh boy. I'm gonna sit right here and do this again, just because I really don't want to deal with that thing. Damn it. How are you not dead? Jesus Christ. There. I'd say this is basically the end of the area, but I don't think that's quite it, unfortunately. Nope. Okay. Really don't want to deal with this freaking thing down here, so I can either... I guess I'll do this. It's probably easier and faster than doing it with the freaking missiles, which I'm pretty sure I could also do here. About hold on. Okay, well, I'll actually use the gun just because it's been right behind it. Can't really miss. I'll just cheat this out from a distance just because I'm able to. That makes more sense than doing it the other way. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. Yes, I can. Incredible AI. Okay, now is this the checkpoint? Yes, it is. Okay. And we've gotten all of the items, including the love letter who might have sent it, except for the one that's in here, which apparently is the way it should be. Let's see. And apparently, just step down here. Let's see. This is the final destination. Now turning back now, except destroy the stuff here, which we do with everything. We get the final item, which is Traveler's Journal. Interlog and memory journal of a traveler, and then we fall down. Oh, there's an actual final stage. Shit. For some reason I was kind of hoping that there wouldn't be, but I don't want to... Fuck. It's gonna be like, can you please... with the courtesy of... not targeting the... oh, fuck. Okay, now I don't know what... okay, never mind, I do know why. Actually, I don't know why the... freaking missiles are aiming upward, but it's because of these things. If only I... okay, cool. It's really hard to tell where the friggin' anything is there. Sure, I'll use the friggin' leaf to destroy this. There. All the items, gonna make sure that... doubly sure, in fact, triply sure. You know what, sure, we'll fucking destroy these things from over here. Might as well. So that's one less thing that we need to deal with in this bizarre obstacle course that this has become. I'm quite alright with this, not having to deal with them. That's also out of the way, but unfortunately, I have no guarantee that there's going to be any kind of safety over there. Anything I have a kind of unspoken guarantee that there will be no safety over there. Can't shoot the hanging body. Isn't that lame? Right. Oh, okay, sure. I guess I mildly poked the spikes and now I'm basically dead already. Hold on. Guess I better sit back here and do this the only way that makes sense now. There. Oh, wait. What? Okay, I guess that's not only one thing, but two things I do have to deal with there. Again, I guess I'll just accept that. Alright. Sit here, time to do that, and time to do this. I have no regrets. It's the way things are gonna have to be done, apparently. Okay, even though I jumped. And sensing a bit of a pattern there. Here and there. A few places, you might say. Okay, got on this. I feel that's the reason why I don't remember most of this game with any sort of clarity. It's just what it became. And I do have a very, very faint memory of a gimmick that's probably gonna have to be used for the final boss. But for some reason I don't remember this kind of difficulty with any sort of clarity. I guess I just end up blocking it out of my mind whenever I do run into it. I took 1 point of damage where I shouldn't have, but okay, time to just fucking sit back here and do this until everything is dead. It's the only way that makes sense to be able to approach this. Good. Okay, whatever. At least I didn't get hit. At least there is that. Sit at the freaking edge of the screen and wait until that thing is destroyed. Okay. Oh yeah, there's like shit that comes out of the wall with no indication that it's going to. That's right. How could I have forgotten? Oh, right, that exists. Okay, time to do this again. Come on. At this point I feel like I should set up a macro for the freaking button mashing so that my hands don't blur out. I'm so far into it that I'm probably not even gonna bother. Just gonna keep tapping away. That's how you win at this game, and all video games for that matter. Okay, there's terrible things coming here. I gotta remember that. Except now I know to expect those two specifically. Alright. Spam this again until everything's dead. Everything that's visible, at least from my perspective at that given time. There. Nope, goodbye. I'm not even gonna bother fighting you. Shouldn't appear at this rate. At this point in time. Just gonna friggin' stand here and shoot homing rockets. Not the only way to get through this that makes sense at this point. when those freaking things come out of the wall and home in on you, I guess it makes a little more sense to me. I had to do it the other way, but still. Just saw some blocks being thrown here. That's what I thought, so when we get to that point, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this again. Better to do this and to freaking get stuck in the giant mess of lines of stuff that flying across the screen. That means they are unsafe zones, right? Oh, cool. That's still happening at this point. Yeah, I will not have those things up there, thank you very much. Just like I will not have that guy on the left. See, I will not have that guy on the left, but I'm pretty sure she's unfortunately protected by that. But not anymore. Just like this guy is no longer protected. Just run across, I guess. Oh, great. Gonna have to make this jump or else I freaking die. Alright. Should love it like... You know what, that reminds me of kind of that freaking grievance I had with first-person shooter games that came out after Doom. That's where like... Let's freaking create a bunch of enemies out of nowhere constantly. Let's have that be the crux of how the games work. Let's not have this enemy already be there from the start. Let's just fucking have the player exploring this place that's apparently empty, but then they touch something and surprise, there's like 10 million guys that are gonna come after you now. That's fun, right? What do you know? Speak the devil. You know how that works. Okay. Okay, just wondering what am I shooting there? I see what I'm shooting. I will continue to shoot it. Because this is definitely the sort of thing that should be shot repeatedly until it is no longer in existence. No, nope. Goodbye. Okay. I do remember we're gonna have to use the leaf here. Because this is the final boss, I'm pretty sure. Well, the final boss and only boss, I guess. And I to remember the way this works. A mere human like you has made it this far into this forbidden place. I am Lamia, the underworld queen. Second, actually, there. Dare to come down here believing a stupid legend about fooling death. Those who seek ways to fool death will only meet eternal doom themselves. I've been waiting for someone for you for a long time. To have some fun. Your best shot if you're prepared for the void, says freaking... the character that's quoting Magus from Chrono Trigger verbatim, I'm pretty sure. I know what it says that... I actually haven't played that game in like fucking since middle school, which is like... at least 10 years, yeah. And I still remember that line. I'm pretty sure the way you do this is... there you go. You can knock it back at her. It'll eventually work. Oh, okay. I guess the only way to really hurt her. Okay, I guess it didn't work that one time though. No idea as to why. There. But sure, that's the only actual way to fight her here, so... I'm just gonna have to do this. Okay, I guess that time it didn't work. Once again, I am completely hopeless to explain why. And you can't see me, but I'm shaking my head if that's in effect. ineffectual. Guess I'm gonna have to stand over here. For some reason, when I'm facing it this way, it seems to be more effective. I did it 3 times. I guess that's not it, though. Oh god. Oh, I don't like this. I'll tell you what. Okay. Should be noted too that I only have one freaking point of health left, even if apparently I'm pretty much completely safe over in the right side. Did I do it? No, I didn't. And I died. Where? How far back? Does that take me all the fucking way back at the... Oh yes it does. That's fantastic. It's beautiful. Well, time to do this again. I hope you're ready. So we can kind of cheese that second phase, but at first phase we kind of have to hope that it works the intended way. It's not really up to me there. One damage is pretty much considered inevitable, as I've seen here. At least in my own experience of this place. But yeah, it's time to freaking sit back and do... freaking rockets for everything here, just to avoid getting hit. For everything other than the... well, that thing certainly, but... everything except the skeleton... things that come out of nowhere here. They're like weird skeleton bug creatures. I don't even know what they are. Well, they're supposed to be anything identifiable. Okay, so there's 2 more of them that show up here, obviously. And once more, it's time for me to freaking stand here and... not even move and just keep shooting until these things are... all these visible things at least are dead. Because I'm pretty sure that as soon as I take 2 steps forward, more of those skeleton things are gonna show up. Here, maybe. This close to me, right? Okay. Let's do this again. Let's try to do this again. Completely ineffectual at that. Great. Trying to freaking move, but evidently it's not to be. Right. There's gonna be freaking skeleton creatures coming, so I'm not even too... I am gonna try to not destroy all those disappearing blocks, I guess. I was trying to say, but did end up... Oh, good. Oh, good. Fantastic. Beautiful. Excellent. Let's just keep doing this. like eventually. That's pretty much all I can say at this point. I'm slowing down my button mashing just because there's like no real point. Take 1 point of damage. Not most miraculous instances where I didn't. Okay, I don't know why you freaking flew to the right there. I didn't push the right key. How much the freaking motor skills have improved. But why don't I be a little more daring and actually get up there to make this faster? Fuck off. Oh, cool. Even though I was specifically moving to avoid that, and I'm pretty sure it was going a little bit further to the left there. Alright, fuck this. I'm gonna try to actually... well, I guess speed this up. Try to change the thing a little more. Hold on. And not kill everything, I guess. There. Well, I didn't go freaking careening to the right this time for no reason. What a miracle. Okay, now here I do have to use the rockets because this is ridiculous. If I take one step forward, that blue thing is gonna... do something it shouldn't. Okay, now I should be able to deal with this still. Without just using rockets all the time. Just all these fuckers are gonna come in and I don't care about them, so just let them die. This would be much better. Oh no, this is I'm gonna have to use rockets here again, because it's the only way I'm gonna be able to do this safely. Can't go to the right of it because I'm gonna get fucking pelted. Okay, they come out from up there in the screen. Oh, great, and one of them doesn't die. Even though it did in all previous instances. This thing should be almost dead. How many times I shot it and yet it's gonna take another. Okay. Okay, all of you please die in a prompt fashion. I am not happy with your continued existence there. Thank you. You actually complied this time. Wow. Okay, I somehow got hit by that. It should be fine, we should be coming up. Oh, okay, that was almost that. Let's go. Should be coming up on the final check. Oh, it's not even a checkpoint, just a heal. It's not even gonna help me get healed. or get checkpointed. You're gonna help me survive, basically, except with healing, which, whatever, have a heal active. Okay, and here you are again. You're our best shot. So I'm gonna have to wait here. It's the only place that I can stand in and actually do the Dead Man's Volley thing effectively. Okay, or so I thought, but apparently I was fooling myself. Apparently it doesn't want to work there either. Okay, decide to work that time. There. And now just stick to the left side, and we're perfectly fine. Or we should be. It would have been if I had remembered about that move. But then we get to the final phase and we fucking die, basically. So we're... pretty much die instantly because we're teleported to the center of the room. Let's stay on the freaking fringes here. Okay, so I made it to be, or try to. Shit. Okay, if I can keep this up, I should be fine. Because it is, can I? Okay, did I actually beat it for real this time? To be able to see your mother that strong, I guess so. Isn't that fitting for today, even though pretty sure other countries have that weird system where today isn't Mother's Day for some weird reason. No regret your decision, hee-ha-ha, or hi-ha-ha. Alright, I guess we finished the video game, finally. Boy, probably hard for you to see me like this. What you have done for your mother is really admirable, but unfortunately I can't come back to life. I was chosen as one of the holy sacrifices for an eventual recreation of the world. You did all that for nothing. Can't disobey the will of the gods. Had to be done and nothing can change that back. So it says. Except this is your last gift from your mother. Well, I'm gonna fucking throw you out of here. You literally did all that for nothing. Isn't that a fantastic denouement there? That was Isadora Doralina, so we're told. There's vodka and Yoki, who we would not have, well, I guess he did come up with names for them. Not have met if we hadn't gone down that completely unintuitive hole. Kriti, Lawa Lawa, or Iawa Lawa. I'm guessing it's Iawa Lawa because they're capitalized. Back, Oko Jr., Oglop. Oglop, like in Final Fantasy IX, those are actual creatures in that game. Bombcat. Oho. Is there anything like Oho, which is an eye? Well, a word for eye. Yawa and back. Well. Aniki and Oko. Ventman. All capitals for some reason. Maso Yawa. Okay, I guess they aren't all capitalized. It's just completely arbitrary. Unless only the prefix is not capitalized. But hey, how am I supposed to know what the rules are? Lamia and Chiyoko apparently were two separate things. Wonder if we'll see them again in the rest of these, which I don't know how compelled I even am to look into them right this second, but let's see what freaking millenary staff worked in this game. It was Ardeen. So who are the beta testers? Who are the people who provided feedback for the experience? Because I'd like to have a word with them right about now. I don't know, but apparently, okay, the music was by J.W. Hendricks. I wonder if that means that that's not the same person that is Ardeen. Okay, take source forums. Tiger, Cat, IRC, Jujutsu, and Thurness. People probably should have been a bit more stern with your comments, I'm gonna say that much. Mark Overmars, lots of Nintendo classics. Guessing that, it's kinda weird. This thing asked me to install something called Direct Play before I could even play it. Which it didn't really ask me to do that in previous installs. But the fact that Mark Overmars is mentioned kind of makes me believe that this is somehow connected to GameMaker, even though I don't think this was made in GameMaker. But yeah, that's the end of this game at least, and I wonder if you're pretty much, I guess you're pretty much forced to quit here, since all the buttons don't seem to do anything. So I guess you don't even really get anything special for getting all the items, do you? Alright, guess that at least means that, yep, that's the game. That at least means that I have no qualms with doing the next thing that I was gonna do completely blind, which is play the sequel, Momodora 2. Which is the first of 3 sequels that were released for that. And which I do have right here, let's see. Let's at least try it out. I don't know if I'm actually gonna beat this one as well, because I already spent a couple hours on the first one. But I can at least tell you, oh hey, there you go. Well, I say there you go, but it's not actually being captured properly yet. It's a completely black screen right now. So I'm guessing that he was trying to capture the friggin' folder again like he did with the first one, but I actually did. It's 1470, 14 something, hold on. It's freaking fluctuating the... There it goes, okay. Like the window header is showing the frames per second for some reason, but hey, apparently this was made a year later. And, well, I guess since this does technically have a separate entry on the thing, the Twitch directory, I guess I'm gonna change it now. Alright. And... guess we'll see if it eases up at all. Well, we have save slots this time, that's fancy. I wonder if this dude developed as a game developer in the meantime. Something a little more fancy. We can pray if we hold down the down key, we can press up an S to throw a seal. If only the fault was here to see that. We can self-reset and we can toggle full screen, which I'm not gonna play this in full screen, so... There's apparently a map we can do with shift, alright, so we're gonna use the middle one, why wouldn't we? Gee, doesn't this look familiar? I wonder if we're the same character. I'm inclined to believe that we are. Okay. Now we have a map this time like in Metroid, I guess. So I guess already it's more of a Metroidvania thing. Angelus Errare, oh boy. Oh, hey, look, there's dialogue and there's like non-linear stuff. Isn't this fancy? Sorry for spinning a bit, but I had to make sure this place was safe for my little sister. I wonder how this fits into the timeline with the previous game. Being on a mission like this isn't for any girl. Trust that you'll find the underworld queen of this shrine and defeat her. Isn't that what we pretty much did before? Ever since her appearance, we have been having problems in our village. Heading home now, can't really stay with you here. It's something you must do on your own. Okay. Top-notch exposition. So this, okay, you ring the bell to save the game, I guess. Yeah, we can pray. We can't throw a seal, though, apparently. At least not yet. Oh, hey, look at that screen transition. Jesus Christ. And we move on to the Coho plains. Oh, that's actually kind of weird. Okay, I assume I'm able to step on this. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, we have like Zelda-style health now. I guess these high things are things that are just in the background right now as opposed to being actual enemies like in the previous one. That's actually fairly disorienting, oh boy. It's just a Coho maiden after all. So your mission here is to kill me, oh. Well, this is the same final boss from the game that I just beat. Fortunately, that's unlikely to happen. Just go away. Or Selby killing you right now wouldn't even be fun. Well, how nice of her. Oh, okay, I thought I would land right here. Hold on, like, apparently, even if you just very gingerly tap, you still end up all the way over there. That's gonna be fun. So, friggin' frantically hold left there to try and not get hit. Angelus arrival. I got health from saving, I guess. There's no way I can go there, but we're getting the... That's pretty much a Metroid map. It's giving us the S from the save rooms. Okay, that's what that is. Now I know. Okay, I recognize you, whatever your name was. Okay, apparently you press up to open the chest and you get the Coho charm. Powerful enough to destroy certain kinds of blocks, like these, maybe. Apparently you throw it horizontally. I was kind of expecting it to go in an arc like the axe in Castlevania. Don't ask me why specifically. Just a sense I was getting. Mint end. I don't know, these backgrounds are kind of weird. It's not really clear exactly what you're supposed to be able to interact with. Tell you that much. Can you destroy these things like before? Yeah, you can. And I guess you get charms from killing some of the enemies. Kinda wish I had a little more range though, I'll tell you what. Well, if there's anything like the first one, I guess we'll probably get that in due time. Something with a bit more range. Guess we just dash here. Okay, yeah, those things that do that still take way too long to kill, I see. After running away from so many one-eyed freaks, I meet a distant human. Well, this is Melko, I guess. I come from a very faraway land in search of the missing princess from my country. She supposedly fled the kingdom after seeing the dreadful state of our citizens outside the royal family. Well, I came here looking for the secret powers hidden within, but where is she? Well, sure, I guess I'll do that. What the fuck is this? What are these little flying flames? Are they like... I think they always drop items, but where did they even come from is what I was wondering. At least we can actually get health now as drops. Kind of a step up from the unrelenting death fest of the previous one. Okay, and those guys, they throw their... Okay, apparently they can now actually adjust how far they throw their freaking blocks, maybe. I could make that jump. Oh, yes, it's not to be. Christ. The jumping, I gotta tell you, feels really floaty sometimes. What's going on here? Can we pray here, maybe? And there we go. And receive. Reaching far off distances, your prayers touch the hearts of the gods. You have been blessed by Luna. Oh, there you go. I guess now we know what those are for. I guess we... Well, we got our health back. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, but... I'm kind of wonder what else, if anything, that implies. Yep, I really do wish I had better range to fight freaking creatures like that. Guess it's not gonna happen right now, though. I'm not even sure where I'm going here, honestly. Guess I made it to Milori's Sanctum to meet, whatever this is. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh boy, we're getting edgy here. I'm going to beat you too. I guess this is a boss, maybe. Just gonna freaking keep spamming the thing and hope that I win this battle of attrition, I guess. And I didn't. What do you know? This does make me wonder if I'm supposed to be here yet. This is anything like, you know, I just realized there's like a meter on the top right. Maybe that's what fills up with, like, the prayers thing. Okay, so he does that. Okay, he can throw stuff I can't really see coming, and, okay. Very good many things that I don't really know how to avoid at this point. But the only way I could see that being avoidable is if he does exactly the same thing after every round. Okay, he starts off doing that. Now I know. Okay, so... Can't even stand right next to him because he does this. Okay, so he takes his time doing that sometimes, and then... I guess this is the only safe way of doing this. Smash into the wall and do that. Just run to the freaking exact opposite end of her, I guess. It's the only way to not get cheaped out. Not be anywhere near him. I feel like the freaking speed at which he throws it is changing too. Well, I guess I did it. You're annoying as hell, you better not appear in front of me again. Well, that was riveting. Guess we have to actually go back to save though, which I will. I'm assuming he's not gonna come back. So what is this thing? I assume it's something that will hurt me if I touch it. Okay, I don't know why I launched forward there, I just jumped up. Because I actually saw that very conspicuous outgrow. Oh, there's like no pit there. I thought there would be a pit there for some reason. What do you know? Okay, hold on. Trying to figure out how the jump control even works in this. It doesn't seem as reliable as it could be. I don't know, apparently there might be... Okay, no, never mind, there is a pit. It's just... I guess you can jump down. There. There's no really, not really any kind of clear indication or instruction to tell you that you can do that, but I just kind of do it out of instinct. I'm not entirely clear on how the map works there, but alright, I guess we're opening this up and getting what? Wave charm. Your seals can go through walls now. I guess I'm doing this the right way, or in the right order. Think far off distances, blah blah blah, you have an interest blessed by Melori. I mean, I have 2 out of 4 on that gauge in the top left or top right. So I wonder what the benefits of my seals going through the walls is going to be. I'll tell you what I would like though. I would like a freaking ranged weapon. This would be pretty fantastic right about now. A ranged weapon that is actually like in the original game. You can actually use at my leisure, not like the seals which have limited ammunition. Going this way though. Maybe. Can I even make it over there? Doesn't look like I can. Oh, I guess we have to turn back now. And this time we'll actually check out what's below, I guess. Maybe. Apparently there's a way to go below from here, but I certainly don't see it anywhere. Some things do not change. Let's see. Don't think I can get up there either, just because I can't get on this platform. I guess we have to backtrack even further now. Typical. Backtracking this stuff. So hold on, why is this, well, I guess the squares with the white square are where the god statues are. Who are you? Can I talk to you, or I reacquire this blessing, I guess. Right, let's see, can I go to the right from here, or is that gonna be too... No, that's gonna be too complicated, so it seems. And there's no way to recover from that failed jump, so... Just gonna run away from these friggin' flying things, floating. Just go down here, fuck it. Ah, Christ, there's more of them. That's not what I wanted. Let's see what happens if I go to the left this time and hopefully try to freaking... Oh, do I need to hit this one first? I guess that's like the explosive one, alright. Oh, okay. Certainly didn't mean to fall there, but I guess there's no helping it now. Let's go around again, I guess. Doesn't seem like there's much of a choice here, regardless. Well, at least it doesn't look like the enemies that I already killed in this life comeback. Okay. Okay. I guess stopping, holding a direction is not enough to actually stop you in this. Need to do like frantically tap both directions, I guess, if you want to actually stop in place during a jump. Or just assume that you're going to overshoot. Yeah, that seems to be the safest way. I just assume that I'm going to overshoot, and I do. But I do so expectedly. Found a love letter. Apparently. After reading it, the love letter vanishes into thin air. Okay, I guess that was a health boost. So we're gonna have to find more of those to get more health stuff for ourselves. What the fuck? Okay, apparently holding down shift activates something called filter keys. I thought we were over the fucking sticky keys thing, but no, apparently there's something else entirely on Windows 10 that, hello? The fuck is this? Okay, I guess I can't press any more keys now, what the fuck? What is this thing? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, please. Now, do not turn on filter keys. Do not turn on filter keys when right shift is pressed for 8 seconds. Fuck's sake. What? Windows, what the fuck are you... Whatever. Guess that's clearly what I need. It's what Bill Gates wants me to have in my freaking setup. Okay, I'm holding down shift. I'm holding down right shift. If that does left shift also work? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, what if I go the other way this time and I shoot the seal with a different wall? How many seals can you even carry at once? Good. Oh, I can't actually break the seal though through here. So that does leave me at a bit of a loss as to where I'm supposed to be going right now, because I obviously can't go down there, and if I keep going back here, I won't be able to get anywhere new. Cool. 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 I might as well save for just literally just so I can freaking... Actually, I just remembered something. Maybe I do this. Or I do come here first, because one of the things we got was that the seals go through the walls, so... If that's true, I guess we should be able to... Maybe get this one. Oh no. I think how it works is it go... No, it does go through the walls, including the seal walls. Okay. So we can get another health boost here, I guess. Aren't I glad that I came down here first? Go through the walls, and it should be breakable. And I'm fairly certain I actually did try that before, and it did nothing. So who's this? Human. Ni hao. Oh, great. It's like one of my Japanese animes. You are threatened by the evil force coming from this temple. For some reason, can I get to the source of the evil? I wonder why. Really? Well, clearly I have to do everything. Are these enemies, or are they like stuff I can interact with? Other enemies. So these ghosts, can I kill them? Can I repel them? Can I do anything? Can't. The freaking hitboxes are ridiculous. It's kind of familiar, doesn't it? Alright, let's go down first, I guess. Oh, another health boost. See, I know what I'm doing, clearly. All the maps apparently nearly 50% completed, so I don't know. Seems like it's shaping up to be a pretty short game. Much like the first one. I'm not entirely sure what to expect though, since here's the thing, both Momodora 1 and 2 are both free, but there's also Momodora 3 and 4, but those cost money. You already know I have a double jump now. Is that a shitty secret like in the first one? Well, you know it is. Strange crest is engraved here, sealed by some kind of power, and I can't even get whatever this is for my stupid... whatever it's... I guess I can tell that it's a secret just by the fact that there's no... Cool. There's no connections to that square on the world map. Wondering what the big step up in quality will... But... okay. Will be for Momodora 3 and 4, which is clearly something to be expected, considering that apparently those are considered worthy of being paid for, whereas I guess this one and the first one are not. Well, that's a subjective thing, I suppose you could say, but still. It's a subjective thing from oh boy. A certain perspective, but you can also say objectively that the author chose to have it that way. That is in fact a Boolean thing. Choose to... Oh, I just realized where we are. Okay, I think I know where it wants me to go. By like 1/4 heart, or half heart now I guess that I'm missing. There, but I'm not going to. Clearly there's no great need for that. I guess you can carry lots of these seals. Maybe I shouldn't be as stingy with them as I have been, but you know that's not gonna happen. Alright, so now we should be able to make it up here. To another Angelus Arrari. Go, well, let's see. We break the candles like in Castlevania. No, actually, I kind of missed what this place was called. What was it called? Rahart Hole. Wonder if this is Rahart right here. My freaking fingers are actually starting to ache just from the button mashing. There's a conversation list here. Oh. Been running away from a kind of despicable creature for some time now. Taking that you haven't found the Princess of my land yet? I don't know, maybe, what about the one that was, like, down in the poorly lit place? Maybe that was her, right? I don't even know. I'm constantly checking back the places I've been in hopes of finding clues of her disappearance. If you find her, well, go to where we first met. I don't even remember where that is. Are you an enemy? You are. It's like the friggin' Persephone mates in Castlevania. Why so many hits? Can we play the piano? No. And someone's playing the piano for the freaking soundtrack. Alright, we'll show you. This kinda looks suspicious, like it might be a boss room. Or a prelude to one. Cool. Are you a friend? Yeah. Hey, there you are. You're from Koho. I forget your name, so I guess you're not one to give a lasting impression, I guess. Still haven't progressed much on my mission, but I hope you're doing fine on yours. Doesn't really matter which one of us or whoever else defeats the evil from this forsaken place, as long as that evil is gone, we'll be able to live in peace again. Well, if you say so. Be living pretty peacefully if I didn't have to deal with all of this stuff. Jesus Christ. Just stay home. And, I don't know, do the laundry every once in a while. Put in the letter, etc. We've read the message, and we can't destroy these blocks though, I guess. What's down here in this super secret place? Hey. Can we pray here and do something? Is this like supposed to be us? Cause like this ghost on the right silhouette, whatever it is. Looks like it's got the same kind of hairstyle that we do, but no, I guess we don't do much there. Lori Sanctum. Alright, can we pray here? Is it like I got a statue? No, I guess not. There's no pray particles there. That's silly. Well, that guy doesn't persist. Let's move away from him. That would be annoying. Well, we're getting plenty of health upgrades, at least. I will not turn my nose up at that. So this is at least this does have some of the Metroidvania elements I look for, like, you know, upgrades. Significant upgrades, but it could go for a more significant upgrade of my weaponry, I'll tell you that much. It's something that I think is still kind of lacking. And it's also one of the basic tenets of Metroidvanias for me, having... Oh, I just realized we're actually coming back to a place that I've already been to. At least near the second statue, so I guess we probably shouldn't actually keep going this way yet. Or, rather, if we do keep going this way, we'll not really find anything new since we've already been down there. I guess the whole point of coming back here was to get that health upgrade. Because we weren't able to get it before, but now we are. Isn't it funny how that works out? So now I guess we're actually backtracking. I'm getting out of here again. There we go. Not really sure what the point of this is. Like, maybe there's some kind of dumb secret here. Did I press F12 4 times? No. Guess not this time. I wonder whether those mates even hurt you. Like, that's really the best I can come up with as far as what type of enemies they're supposed to be like. Like, they're like the freaking Persephone ninja mates from Castlevania, but they're not even... They aren't even that. That's the thing. They're literally just walking around and not doing anything. Yeah, what's up? Some kind of force prevents me from pushing onwards, so let be it. So let be it. Wouldn't that be something like so be it or so let it be? Duty here is over then. Hear these screams of pain and agony, something or someone is in deep grief. Really? Oh, there's some kind of evil force here that prevents you from... Maybe this is like the end of the game. Need to like do everything else before we're able to go there. Maybe we'll find out. So how are we doing completion-wise with the map? Okay, we're actually nearly 100% completed the map. Certainly a lot more than I was expecting. So I guess now we'll actually go over to the right side. Maybe this is a boss fight, like I said, or something like that. Oh dear. There. Guessing we're gonna get some kind of upgrade that'll help us break those blue blocks. Maybe here. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. That actually kind of did a lot of damage, as I can see there. What do we have here? Twinkle pendant. Now we can dash by double tapping left or right. Like in Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I was gonna say that. I wonder if that came out before this, but no, that definitely did come out before this. I hate this fucker again. actually the final the final Castlevania game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Actually did come out well before even the first game of this series, so a couple of years actually. Let's see. I'm gonna be dead serious about ripping our bones apart. Where's the edgy boy? Oh fuck. Okay. Oh cool. I'm not really sure how you avoid that, but yeah, not really sure how you avoid that at all. To be quite frank with you. Alright, so already checked up there. Just gonna try running past all of these, I guess. Not much of a point in actually killing all of them, since they don't give you experience or anything. Me through, please. And I'm guessing that they won't get in the way when this happens. So we have a whopping 7 hearts to deal with this asshole. So that's like the okay, he still got hit by that. I really don't know how you avoid damage there. I guess that's how you really have to get away preemptively to have any hope of that. The fucking floatiest jumps here, they don't help me at all. Yeah. It's gonna take a while, I expect. Shockingly. Pretty sure I can't even like go anywhere else either, because like we can go left here. If we go to the left hand, we can't actually go there since we can't what do you call it? We can't dash through the blocks. We need the item that from the boss fight to actually get there. Since we can't beat the boss fight, we'll put 2 and 2 together. So I'll just keep trying. You know how I typically approach freaking situations like this in video games, or something actually seems to be on. It's like, I have to assume that if I'm actually playing this right now, I kind of have to make the assumption that somebody actually got here and somehow got through this and gave the okay to the creator that, hey, yeah, you should totally release this and people will be able to beat it. But hey, freaking games that are sold for money don't even have that assurance sometimes, so I don't even know what I expect. Oh, right, I can dash. Oh, and I thought I would dash there, but I actually blanked on the controls for that. Cool. There, I guess that's how you avoid that. Or that's another method for doing it, however you managed to do so. Otherwise, but yeah, I guess I figure out a strategy. Go me, I guess. Range of that is still atrocious though. Still, I'm sorely wishing that I could get a better range weapon. Oh, I did it. Whatever. I've lost to you again. I am the useless male who must lose to the competent females. Clearly, looking for the secret power of this temple too. Underworld Queen. Don't know what such thing. This game was proofread, I promise to you. I guess you are not an enemy then. I'm Ari. Okay, no, I guess that's also a girl. It's really hard to tell, honestly. Oh, this is the princess. course. Those are the many legends concerning the miraculous power of the shrine. With such power I could bring happiness to everyone in my country, so she says. People of my kingdom live a terrible life under extreme conditions. Those outside the royal castle are in deep grief. Led from the castle the first time I saw that sword with my eyes, well, showed me how arrogant I am when compared to you. Apparently not as much as the freaking Lamia Queen, though. People that trust you and are waiting for your return. Right. Pray for a true peace in space, for great justice. Bringing the good to the world here. I'm starting to call it a wild suspicion, but I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, the creator doesn't speak English as their first language. So, how come this doesn't show up as a save room in the map when it is? That's what I want to know. I guess these freaking just needs like brush up death dust. It's another one of these shrines. That's apparently the attack. So we got another shrine here. We got deferred blessing from Kaho, whatever that does, and apparently we skipped the blessing and went straight to the final one. So hold on, can we come up here and get through the barrier now or whatever? No, we cannot. Maybe we need all the blessings for this. I guess that might be it. Okay, still see all that stuff. So where else have I not gone? Let's see. I guess the left, and I guess if we go all the way back to the friggin' the start of the game, it's gonna take a while. Whatever. We're at 74% map completion, so there's not much that can be done to dissuade me right now. Hey, guess what? Yeah, I found her and I fought her twice. So she's still gonna be there, because apparently, did we tell her to go back to the... Did we actually do what we said we would and tell her to go back to, like, the first square where we met this girl? Maybe. Pretty sure we met her for the first time somewhere around here. In this area for sure. Fuck. I think I didn't have this wall background though. Cool. Cool. It's probably down here. Somewhere. How do we get down from here? Hold on, let me get through this fucker. I guess we just have to keep... We can't fall down from here, can't we? Yeah, we can. Can we immediately get chipped out like that? So I'd say twice, but I don't know if it actually did happen twice. Yeah, let's... I don't really see any other places that are accessible. This kind of reminds me of a freaking long time ago when I played that other game. That was like an indie game of this kind of style, but I think it had less upgrades and it was a lot more like pure platforming. It was called an Untitled Story. Just play the egg. And then eventually you become a bird person. And I thought we'd be able to get up there, but well, I think there was like a place here that we weren't able to get to before we got there. Yeah, at least get in here. Bomb service meeting room, staff only allowed. I don't know what that means. Guess we can't pray to get in. I guess it's pretty much losing it on us as to where exactly I'm supposed to be going right now, honestly. Where the fuck do I go? I'm at 74% mob completion. I have 3 out of 4 blessings. I can't get over there. Even if I do the dash. Like, maybe I'm supposed to use the dash for something else, but I don't even know what that would be. Like, literally the only place I've seen those breakable dash blocks is in the area where I got the dash, and I already broke out blocks of that kind in that area that I saw, so... really fucking lost right now. Where do I go back here? Right, that's where that goes. I actually forgot. Usually I have to go there though to actually progress again. Cool. Okay, now I see one place, I guess, that might be maybe accessible now. It wasn't before. Question is, how am I gonna get there? I guess this way. It's the only way, really. What? Alright, sure. I guess we'll just assume that I made that input. I'm like a freaking heart right about now. What the fuck I keep keeping up the... I mean, I can just go and pray the thing and get health back, and I guess I will. There. Fuck's sake. Just keep going left from here. This was where the first boss fight was, and oh yeah, right here. It's supposed to be like, according to this, there's like some kind of freaking way down, but I see it precisely nowhere. Oh, okay. And I'm pretty sure I tried that before and it didn't quite work. Alright. So, oh, cool. Not even this in here, let's find out together, shall we? That hit me. It's the green magic leaf, stronger than the maple leaf, and said to be able to purify even the heart of an underworld queen. So I guess we get a stronger weapon. I could have used that earlier, you know. Oh well, I guess we have it now, but that pretty much puts me right back where I was, considering that there's no way to... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I think I see what the problem is. Or where the next potential destination might be for once. I have to go back to the... So how the fuck do we even... Oh, there was like destructible blocks there, that's why I didn't find that. I have to actually attack there. Destructible blocks hidden behind the foreground. That's a great freaking way to go about it. How do we get there? Down and right and down. Repeat ad nauseum. Jesus, I'm actually starting to get blurry eyes, it feels like. How much of... oh shit. Well, I didn't mean to friggin' smack it like that. Not sure. Smack the microphone, that is. And now let's see. Oh yeah, there's spooky ghosts here. Apparently there's one of those statues is here, and I have to presume that if it's... I haven't prayed at that one, it's the only one that I haven't prayed at yet. So let's see. Let's go left from here. Was I not able to make it up here before? I guess maybe not. And I will explain why I didn't make it up here at all, even though there was some kind of calling to question why the fuck this Kiemi. Okay, I didn't realize you could read those. Or Chiemi, I don't know. I've been blessed by Chiemi though, so that matters. I don't know why the fuck that room was mapped out if I hadn't actually been there, but... Can I still not open this? Nope. I assume there's some kind of power. So I found a secret chest, but I officially have no freaking clue how to open it, but... I'd like to imagine that... to imagine that now that I have all 4 of the blessings, I can actually go up to the door that wouldn't open before. Oh, the gates, the weird force field. I'm assuming that's what the game wants me to do right now. We now have a 76% map completion. We're so much closer to ending it all, aren't we? Just the way, yeah, this is the way. I guess I do like that we have a stronger weapon at least. Hey, you're still not talking to the other princess person. Guess you don't care about her that much. I'm glad that we managed to amass this collection of seals, at least. Okay, hey, I think we can actually go through now. Some kind of force prevents me from pushing onwards. Yep, I'm gonna have to do this on my behalf because I'm too lazy to go pray at all the statues. I guess that's really all you gotta do. Okay, I guess we're at the final stage. I see what we have to do here, and I don't... yeah. I think we're gonna be able to do it effectively, and how do you know I was right? Fucking Yang... one of these things is not like the others. Floating Yangshi who throws a freaking laser beam. Okay, what the heck's with this though? This looks really suspicious, that corner. Like, we're gonna die, but... corner looks like... they want you to go there because there's no freaking... cool. There's no freaking, what do you call it? There's no spikes there, so... it's like, yeah, there's totally a secret there, go check it out, but no. It's a lie. Cool. Cool. So even if you dash through, you still can't get rid of that thing. I'm gonna go back that way again. Try to not die this time and get that chest up there, because I get the feeling that's a health upgrade. Fuck. Double fuck. I'm gonna die. Or not, hold on. Oh, that's a health upgrade, okay. I did it, okay. Did I miss anything on the way here? No, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did, but nah. I'll check it out in due time. Die. Okay, those things are sufficiently fragile, I guess, indeed, I to one seal. I will certainly permit that. And express my contentment with that. Fuck. How do we even avoid? I guess you can kill them in one hit. Maybe you're supposed to throw a seal at them, because, like, you know, Yangshi get, like, stunned by seals or whatever. I don't know why the fuck Yangshi are shooting laser beams at me, though. That's one part that I don't quite, doesn't quite ring well with me. Fucking shit. There. I might as well check out what's over there. Shit. Okay. Well, now I know. There's like one thing that we missed back there, but I don't even care about that right now. Or do I? I guess I... no. Okay, is this another... You know what, I just realized these freaking jellyfish creatures have like the same fucking things that were shooting me with the green stuff through the walls in the first game. What a return appearance by them. Okay, we are at 91% completion. Fuck. Put my fingers over the wrong keys. Damn it, I can't get back up there here, can I? I'm gonna have to go all the way around again. Maybe. Can even make it across here. Cool. Just fucking have that right there. But if I took the route that I did, I'm pretty much fucked. There's supposed to be a bell somewhere above, I'm pretty sure. Not there. I have to actually go all the way to the freaking... No, there it is, there's bell. Go do the super tricky spike jumps for one of the health upgrades again, but no. Okay, so most of the stuff in here should be dead. Should have that edge, at least. Oh, fuck. All these assholes are still there, but this time I'll just go across and try not to get hit, but evidently it's all in vain. Oh, you actually get health. Can you pick up one of those seals? Or did I imagine that? Whatever, we 94% map completion. We still need one heart though. Oh shit. I don't know where the fuck the last heart is. Might be in that chest, might be in that part of the first area that we didn't map out, but I don't even care anymore, honestly. Let's just go. Oh, that Koho maiden from before, so you're really serious about killing me. For reaching this far into the temple, you must be a worthy opponent. Now get ready to be beaten to death. Top tier dialogue. Oh, I do have the upgraded weapon. Okay, I guess even if you stand on the very fringes of that fucking beam where that's not even solid, you still get hit. Now I know. Alright, let's try this one more time. This time I wouldn't even attempt to fucking hit her. Oh, she's from the blue orbs. It's kind of funny how the freaking boss patterns work, at least that I can tell. like wait for them to be in a vulnerable position after a big attack, and there you go. That's how you hit them and not die. It's probably gonna be multiple multiple forms, like I said. Okay, so just go run in the corner, I guess, and then yeah, there's not much of a strategy there. Just sit here until that stops, and then run to the opposite side. Do this. Okay, now what? I'm expecting a third one. Being able to defeat that shadow. Oh, that was a shadow. Guess I have to take you seriously then. Oh, yeah, I guess this is the third one. Oh, fuck. Can I even hurt her about this happening, or... Oh, I have to do this again. That's cool. When I got hit in the end, what do you know? So, don't even... Okay, so don't even... Oh, okay, so... And then that. I can't even press it fast enough, that's the thing. Tried to put more distance between me and the boss that time and it didn't do anything. So we're gonna have the same, well, not quite the same problem as before. Because at least in this one, when we die, we get to start over, like, immediately. We get an immediate redo. I do get cheap-shotted every time that, after this phase, though. I do get cheap-shotted even when I don't. Yeah, even when I try to run away in time, I still get cheap-shotted there. Even when I actually know what's coming and I move accordingly, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna stand right here. Run to the other side. And repeat. See, at least this part is really easy. You pretty much can avoid getting hit completely by being at all observant. You can kill her in 2 rounds, but then this shit occurs. Well, let's see. Shouldn't be that difficult, I guess. Okay, I got hit, even though that's pretty much all that there is to say about that. Ah, fuck. Alright, there's like 2 separate things that she does. There. It's that, it's a laser beam, and then it's a freaking wave. Or jump over, and then she does this. There, so you have to stand like pretty much directly at the opposite end from where she is to have enough time to be able to do the counters and time them properly. There. Is that it, or... Can't even tell if we're flashing back to parts of this game or the first one at this point. Oh, what do you know? Glad you came here to save me. She was good all along. Ever since I fought with that underworld queen, something changed in me. Couldn't bring my mother back to life. Instead, I was cursed into that monster you defeated. Oh, so that was the final boss of this one, was the protagonist of the first one, I guess. Okay, so we weren't playing as the same person as in the first one. Oh yeah, that's, I guess that's the end of the game. Yep. Momodora was the player character, I guess. Nanashirino was whoever that was. I think we talked to her right at the beginning and then we never saw her again. Malco was looking for the princess. Eri, Mai was just there. And Queen Isadora, yeah, that was the protagonist of the first one. I thought that was Lamia. But no, I guess Lamia's dead unless she comes back in one of the other sequels, but I gotta tell you, I feel a lot better about this one than I do the first one, I'll say that much. But hey, spirits that come out of nowhere, very Castlevania. Speaking of Castlevania, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I get the feeling that there's like one thing I missed, and that's like the final, well, a couple of things probably, assuming they're separate. The final health upgrade, and then that weird black chest that was in the hidden room that I found. But honestly, I have no idea what either of those mean, and I don't feel particularly compelled to find out right this moment, so apparently the Yangshis were called Ji-chan, alright. Well, I mean, I just say Yangshi because they're like monsters that have the old-timey Mandarin jacket kind of look. For all I know, they're just like dead Chinese people that aren't even Jiangshis. They're just floating specters that shoot giant laser beams. I guess that's also a thing I'm forced to assume. Thanks, Electro Bear. Thanks, Muscle. Matt Thorson. Where have I heard that name, Matt Thorson? Actually sounds familiar. Studio Pixel and Mark Overmars, so still thanking Game Maker. Seriously, where have I heard that name? Hold on. I need to investigate this momentarily. Finn. How many languages does this person speak? Matt Thorson makes games such as... Oh, he made Meat Boy, I'm pretty sure, or... Not Meat Boy, he made Jumper, which I'm pretty sure is the precursor to Meat Boy, so same difference, yep. That's where I know that name, he made Jumper. And apparently a bunch of other stuff. Apparently he made Celeste, that's a recent game. I had no idea, but yeah, that's... Hey, you actually can... Yeah, sure, I'll save it in slot 2, I guess. I'll save it in slot 3. So I don't know if that's like New Game Plus or whatever. I guess we can find out right now, because we're going back to the title screen. Wait a minute, yep. It's got the star thing, and we start up here, and we still have all the stuff. No, I guess this is New Game Plus. Hello. Yeah, you're saying the same stuff as before. But we have all the map unlocked already. Good. I guess we don't have the double jump though. Fuck it. Yeah, like I said, there's probably like a little more to be found, discovered in that game, but I don't really feel like looking into that right at this precise moment, so I call this a win, and guess we'll be coming back to the series soon, maybe even tomorrow if I'm filling up to it with oh Christ. Actually, hold on a second. What's this? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, hold on a second. Sure, why not, but... Alright, the segue I was gonna do is ruined, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Guess we'll be back with Momodora 3 and 4 in due course. Speaking of which, like, that only took like a couple hours to get through each of those games. Momodora 1 and 2, which... you know, if you missed it earlier, Momodora 1 and 2 are free. You can download them from, I think, the creator's itch.io page or something. They have a website. And Momodora 3 and 4 cost money though. But if you want to play Momodora 1 and 2 you can just grab them for free. And apparently at least Momodora 3 is similar in duration to 1 and 2, according to this page. But the fourth one, which I think is actually the most well-known one at this point, which is called Reverie Under the Moonlight, is apparently a bit longer. So I do so wonder exactly how that one's gonna turn out. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow, like I said, but for now I'm going to be taking off and probably doing other stuff like breathing oxygen and whatnot. That seems like it'll be a fun time, so you'll take it easy. I thank everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting, always great whenever people chat, and I will see you later. Right now we're gonna be raiding our good old person who sometimes shows up in places. Alex the Red was supposed to be playing Castlevania today because he's doing his own !CV-thon this month. Sorta, kinda. But apparently he was ended up getting held up, so he's doing Super Mario 64 speedrun stuff, which is apparently what he does now. When he's not doing other stuff, which, you know. Oh yeah, everything's super quiet because those games were really loud. Hold on, let me turn that up a bit. So I'll be doing that. And, well, like I said, I'll see you later, I guess. Probably tomorrow. Very probably tomorrow, considering that I'm probably not gonna pass out like I was the past couple of weeks.